I want to see a more fair industry in Wales. I want to see a place for everyone, every shape, size, colour, and and everything around it. That's the change that I think we need to see here. Yeah. Hi KLAT, my name is Reem, and this is my Get to Know Me with KLAT. I love music. Music it's like a universal language, and there's a song for when you're sad, for when you're happy, for when you're excited, you can share a moment with someone without even knowing them or being in a room with them. And it's always been a way to sort of connect me to the world. It helped me sort of relate and understand the world a little bit more. A piece of advice that has stuck with me. This one's hard. I think, recently, I keep thinking pressure makes diamonds. I don't think anyone told me it specifically, but I've had, life has been getting really hard over the last couple of years, and just remembering that that's where the magic comes. I really think magic happens when you're being challenged in life. And I don't want to say struggle, because struggle is a negative word, but you're being challenged and tested. That's when you grow and you learn as a person. So pressure makes diamonds. Don't forget it. Yes, so Foxy Roxies is a project I created with my sister and two best friends to sort of create a platform in the music scene in Wales. So we moved in together, and we found ourselves always jamming out we really wanted to have a music room, and we ended up having a whole annex in the back of the garden, and we used to always have people over, and we'd be jamming, writing music, and it was just something that always connected us. And we just thought one day, why don't we just get a camera, a sound engineer, some bands, there's some really good musicians out there, put them in a room and record them. And that's sort of how it started, and it led to, we were like, let's do events, and we did a documentary with the BBC, and it's growing all the time and sort of paving its own way. But yeah, that's Foxy Roxies. So coming here at the age of 10 was a very confusing time. I remember going to school, and people had straight hair, and they spoke English, and their culture was it was just something I just had never understood. And I could never fit in to start, and I focused so much on trying to fit in. And I think once I realized that what makes me different is what makes me special, and I just sort of found my people and found my way and found myself, and it actually helped me understand both sides and really see the world in a really beautiful lens, I think. I don't think I've had my I've made it moment. I think I'm definitely on my way, and it's taken me a long time to sort of work out what I want to do. I've always loved people, I've always loved music, I've always loved helping people, and I think now I've found myself being an advocate for local music art, musicians in Wales, especially MOBO musicians. I think my journey sort of made me realise where I can help and how I can help, and what's actually wrong in the music industry. But I don't think I've had it yet. I've had few little moments where I felt like, okay, I'm making a change here, I'm making an impact, and that's really exciting. But that one's to be continued. It's been really fun working in the BBC. I do think I've had a massive impact. I don't say that, I feel really weird saying that, but I feel like I've been speaking to the right people and sort of sharing the right things with the right people, and So for example, if I see a song that would maybe get missed on the BBC Introduced and uploaded, I'll make sure the right person needs to hear it so it actually gets put on the radio. And seeing those things happen and seeing artists that would never get championed before actually get championed just through a suggestion is really beautiful and really exciting. And I'm really excited to see where I can sort of take that avenue that I've created. I don't know yet. I think the dream is to carry on championing local musicians and music, and mainly and mostly MOBO artists, because yeah, there's a place for them, and I'm trying to dig a hole and find a place for the MOBO world. But yeah, I'd love to have my own radio show one day, BBC Radio Wales, if you're listening. And yeah, and more Foxy Roxie stuff, and I'd love to sort of connect with the music world outside of Wales to sort of create a pathway for artists to reach further and wider and dream bigger and actually achieve these goals. Yeah. Being in the Foxy Roxie studio and after all the hard work, sweat and tears and making teas and coffees and all of it, and being in that room and watching the musicians and then seeing the end product has got to be one of the most elite feelings in the world. I've definitely cried a few times watching the performances, and yeah, and just seeing those artists sort of go from leap to bounds and watching them grow, it fills my heart with joy, and it's what it's all about for me. I would love to see people be viewed for their talent rather than the colour of their skin or their favourite style of music or what they've achieved so far. I think there's a lot of people that get tick boxed and then put aside, and then and it's just not fair, and I want to see a more fair industry in Wales. I want to see a place for everyone, every shape, size, colour, and everything around it. That's the change that I think we need to see here. Yeah. I'm goofy. Passionate. I'm definitely passionate and chatty.